This past week marks 5 years since COVID. Think of the impact that it's had on education. A lot of parents found out the hard way just how hard it is for teachers to actually do their jobs. Sadly, teachers had less time to focus on literacy and language development and hands down just working on phonics. You know that the state of Michigan education, 55% of third graders that read below grade level that are inefficient, deficient in reading. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because that is not the only state that is seeing the effects on the pandemic and the impact of the ability to read. Now, for decades, America has had their ups and downs, more so downs, within the ability to read, as shown within Black, Hispanic communities in comparison to their white and Asian peers. Yet the fact still remains that Black and brown students fall victim to the impact of reading deficiency over and over and over again. And this was only heightened. Think of the kindergartners back then at the heart of the pandemic. You know, they're in 4th and 5th grade now, and they're trying to find their way without those fundamental skills of reading. So think of things that you can do with your child, such as reading with them a magazine, a book, maybe a book that you're reading that's appropriate, of course. Think of building shopping lists, something very simple, something very, very trivial that connects learning to real life. When I taught 3rd and 5th grade, I used to tell them, I'm not preparing you for 4th grade. I'm not preparing you for 6th grade. I'm preparing you for life, for life's tests, life's real world applications. Are you going to be able to read that contract? Are you going to be able to read that job application? Sadly, many students admit to never having to have finished a book throughout their PK through 12 years of grade school. Well, that boils down to reading stamina. If children cannot read, if you're not setting that precedent and reading with a child for 40 minutes a night, it's a domino effect. And sadly, there is no end in sight of the Department of Education. Where will our students end up? Are we going to put our trust in AI to teach children how to read? Or are we going to show them, not tell them, but show them the importance and the love for literacy? There's a lot to unpack, and we can't do it overnight. But together, meaning you and your child, and the extension of family and the extension of the teacher at school and the environment that you create, quite possibly we can mitigate these deficiencies that are present. I wish you the best. I'm always here to continue to inspire you to read, more particularly to read to your children. Inspire the masses.